Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In addition to the snowfall that we already have on the ground, we could get maybe another 4 inches for our mountain passes through 4 in the morning on Friday. And here's why. We have this area of low pressure that is just to the north of Boise, and it's bringing some wraparound moisture. There's some mesolows involved. What does all that mean? It just means it's a very messy pattern, and it's a very difficult forecast. So let's put this into motion with Futurecast by 8 a.m. Still looking mostly dry for lower elevations. Now, by lunchtime, maybe a few more pop-up snow showers on the map. The same thing by 5 p.m. And there's this next round that's going to be looming, and eventually it will impact the Cascades as we get closer to midnight as we transition into Thursday. And Futurecast being very bullish on some of the snow chances early tomorrow morning for the Yakima and the Kittitas valleys. And then as we head later into the day, looks like most of this is going to be confined to our mountains, especially to the Cascades. As we head into Friday morning, we can take a deep breath, but then we have to gear up for that next round of snowfall into the weekend. We'll have more to say about that in a second. But of course, if you want to see hour by hour, day by day rain and snow chances for your exact home address, you can do that by downloading the Apple Valley News Now First Alert weather app. Okay, so here's some of the snowfall totals we're expecting over the next 48 hours. Another 2 to 4 inches for our Cascade passes, another 1 to 3 inches for our Blue Mountain passes. Lower elevations probably going to pick up less than an inch, but then there's that next wave of snowfall, 4 a.m. on Saturday to 4 a.m. next Wednesday. Looks as if the Cascades will receive the highest of the impacts. Now, here's what it's going to look like in the Yakima Valley, at least in terms of chances of wet weather. 20 to 50%. Monday's probably going to be the wettest day, and it looks as if maybe we could get a little bit of a wintry mix on Sunday. But if we look up to our mountain passes during that same time frame, around 1 foot of snow for Snoqualmie Pass and White Pass, 1/2 foot of snow for Oregon 204 at Tollgate, maybe some trace amounts for the Kittitas and Yakima valleys. Doesn't look like we'll have any snow for the basin or for the foothills. But again, this is a preliminary forecast, and these numbers are subject to change. Here's the 7-day forecast for the Tri-Cities, keeping the forecast mostly dry through Saturday, then maybe a chance of a wintry mix on Sunday. For Yakima, light snow possible on Thursday, another low chance of some snow this weekend. For Ellensburg, multiple chances for snow over the next week, but it doesn't look like it'll add up to much. For Hermiston, dry and breezy through Saturday, then a rain-snow mix possible Sunday. And finally, for Walla Walla, perhaps some snow mixing in today and Friday, and maybe once again next Monday.